This is Marble, my good friend David Higgs' restaurant. It's an outstanding restaurant.
We've got Chris Forrest and Nicholl trying out for My Kitchen Rules, doing a little audition.
Chris and I are both very enthusiastic chefs.
Chris has got a bit of experience. I've eaten at Dan's house a few times.
My cooking pedigree started in a reality TV show called MasterChef, which I somehow won, purely by luck, but then I decided to learn how to cook afterwards.
But you know, when the pressure's on, things change.
And what we're going to do is put together a few dishes and try and talk our way onto the new season of My Kitchen Rules by invading David's kitchen and presenting him with a few dishes between us. Hello, Chef.
Cheers. There we go. Okay, so that is a red onion tartlet with goat's cheese and rocket.
Beautiful. Chris's onion tart, beautiful color, got a lovely glaze on it. The pastry is perfectly cooked. Great aromas coming from it. Beautiful shine. So as you know, with this competition, it's all about a story.
There's a great story behind this.
Yes.
We met at a petrol station before the time and we each bought a pie.
Lacked a little bit of history, lacked a little bit of storytelling.
It was beef and onion as opposed to onion and goat's cheese, but it still counts, and there was definitely puff pastry involved.
Crisp bottom, well cooked.
Oh, there we go.
Good flavor. What did you put inside?
Onion.
Onion.
Beautiful. Really good flavor. The flavor was good. I ate the whole thing. It's a good dish.
All right.
No pressure, Dan.
So I've been looking at Dan, and I like his passion. I like the fact that he's tasting his risotto to make sure it's fine, but he has been tasting it a lot. And I'm starting to wonder if I should mention to him that there's a difference between tasting and eating. And possibly there should be a little bit left so that David can also have some, you know, maybe. Good.
For me, it's the combination of this is one of the most successful chefs South Africa's ever produced. He's a former chef of the year. Plus, he looks like he only eats once every 3 weeks.
That's true, yeah.
So will he actually eat any of my food? So the story relates to the portion size.
So the main course was, I don't know where the rest of the people were, because there was a hefty portion of main course, no vegetables. You can see the dish originated in the Free State from his Greek mother-in-law.
My mother-in-law is a huge fan of yours on My Kitchen Rules. She'll phone me up and say, I love David's show, but why is he not eating? He's too thin. So I reckon you finish that off and you're headed in the right direction.
Excellent. Can I give that a try?
Please do.
Beautifully cooked. It's not too raw. The fillet perfectly cooked. Lacked a little bit of salt, but perfectly cooked. And the fresh bite of the pomegranate. Risotto is moist. The rice is perfect texture. The risotto really well cooked. Great flavor. I like the dish. It really was a good dish. But it needs vegetables.
I think we're almost 2 from 2.
The biggest challenge with any, let's call them amateur cook, is the dessert. It's important to end on a high note. We've had a good first 2 courses, but it's that last impression that will be the lasting impression.
Teamwork. Yeah. But that's good. Dessert. So this is a duo of ice creams, the chocolate Banting ice cream and then the orange ice cream for people who aren't watching Netflix. It's served with a chocolate ganache.
You did this without a machine?
Did it completely without a machine.
Both ice creams beautiful. The one is creamy, the one is clean. It's not overly sweet. We've just had a platter of meat. You don't want anything too heavy, and it's exactly what they really delivered on the dessert. However, I'm not 100% sure what these
Flowers.
Yeah.
They do make it, because sometimes you eat with your eyes.
Thanks, Chris. And what I love about it is that the two work really well together. It's not overly sweet, which is great. It was a really good effort.
Oh, you didn't ask us for the story on this one?
Yeah.
Well, this goes back to when we were childhood friends. I was born at a very young age, Dan around a similar period. We both had an orange tree in our garden.
Dishes seemed very vague where they originated from.
And so once every 3 months, we now get together to celebrate the orange.
But the bottom line is they can cook, and they should make for some entertaining viewing. The flavors throughout were really, really good. Small things that you can sort of criticize.
And I think he was pretty honest with us because he picked up one or two small things, but otherwise said our food was brilliant, which was a very honest appraisal.
And I thought the stuff he said off camera was even nicer.
There's definitely space for you in my kitchen, that's for sure.
So there we go. Look out for season 2 of My Kitchen Rules a little later on this year, and there's a good chance that the 2 best-looking chefs in South Africa will be gracing your screens with some culinary genius.